Hi, I'm Winsome, art instructor, and I want to thank the Children's Trust, Ayuda, and Happy Kids for this program for our kids that are home because of the virus. So we're going to start this incredible art project that I'll introduce you to so that you can do at home. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with a couple pieces of paper. So if you have newspaper or comic strip paper like this, at home, you're going to need a white paper for your base, and you're going to need some color papers. So what I have wrapping paper from the holidays. I'm sure you've got some wrapping papers around that you can use. And I've got my comic strip paper, and we are going to make this. We're going to make our favorite bird. So you can design your bird if you want to. You see how I designed mine. And we're going to just use paper to tell the story. So the first thing I'm going to do is using crayon. If you have crayon at home, if you don't have crayon and you have a marker, you can use the marker or you can use the crayon. I'm going to color my white paper. And I'm going to color it all blue because that's the sky, and I want to be able to show a beautiful day out with my bird, okay? So here I go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the color from the top to the bottom. We're going to just run the color up and down. And I'm going to do some missing parts, which will be my clouds. I'll have my clouds in there. So the parts that I don't color in blue will be white. That would represent the cloud. I think I'll put another cloud here. So I'm just like going up and down with my colors and just having fun with it, okay? And I want the whole entire paper to be blue to the bottom. So I'm coloring, and I think I'll make a cloud here. And you notice how I just used the crayon to go around it. So we'll do it here, and we'll do it here, and we'll color it in. Once you color it in, really nice. And now I'm going to just keep coloring, and I'm coloring instead of from side to side. This way I'm doing it up and down. Okay? All right. To make sure. So now I have this all ready for me, okay? Now we're going to concentrate on my bird. And I want my bird to be yellow. So if you have color paper at home, kids, you can use any color that you want. And what I do with a pencil is I draw out the bird the way I want him to be. So this will be the back of him with a little feathers there, and we're going to make him nice and round, and he comes back, and that's his neck, and that comes out to his beak. Now with a scissor, we're going to hold the scissor, and we're going to cut the bird out. So here we go. So that's my bird. I'm going to keep my yellow paper over here because I may need to use it. So another part of our supply will be glue stick. So I'm going to glue my bird on to my blue background. So I think I'm going to place my bird right here, okay? So we're going to take the glue and we're going to put it at the back, and see that the glue comes out in a purple color. The purple color is just to let you know that you have glue in that spot. So that's why it's purple. Color coded for you to know. All right, so I got my glue on, and now I'm going to place my bird right about here. There she goes. There she goes. All right, we're ready to get her going. Now with some more color paper, I cut this already from my bottom, and since this paper is the same size as my white paper, I have the right side. So I just cut off a piece from the bottom, and I'm going to place it down here because that's going to be my grass. With my scissors again, I'm going to make little tiny cuts. Not all the way through, little tiny cuts. Here we go. Cutting, cutting. Want to just like, you know, gather them up so we have a little bit of an effect there for our grass. Now I'm going to put it down here, and guess what I'm going to do again? We're going to glue. So now I'm just going to glue the parts that I did not cut. I'm gluing it on top of the other one, but you can glue it on your table so you don't get the glue onto your paper, okay? So here we go. We're gonna take it, and now we're gonna, we're gonna place it right at the bottom, and I've got my grass all ready. Now what do you think we're missing from our bird? We're missing the eye, and we're missing our beak, right? So since my bird is yellow, I am going to use another color, and maybe we'll use orange. And I just need a little piece. So again, I get my scissors, and I take a little corner from my paper, and on that corner I'm going to measure out. I just need a little beak, so the beak will come down. I'm using my pencil, and it'll go up and it'll go around. See that? It's a little beak. All right, again with my scissor, I will cut out the beak. There we go. And I got my little beak. So I'm going to put it on. The long part will be on top for the beak, and the short part is at the bottom. So here we go. We're going to add the beak on. We get it? There we go. Beak. Okay. So now I need an eye, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some white paper. I've got a little piece of white paper over here. And again, just a little piece I need off of it. And since I don't have an eye, those Google eyes at home, I'm going to make my own eye. So I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm going to make a circle. And then I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm going to make a dot in the middle of that circle. See that? Awesome. Now, I can't put the whole paper on the face, so I'm going to cut it all out like this. You take your time and you use your scissors. If mom's there, let mom help you, or dad, or big sister, or big brother. Turn it over, and it might get a little sticky on your fingers, so we just want to put a little of it on our glue. Take it off, and we're going to move this so you can see, and we're going to put our eyes on. There we go. And then with that, I usually like to put like a little circle around it so we can see the eye, right? Now, what do you think we're missing? We're missing wings and a tail. So we're going to put that on, and we're going to put on some flowers also. So now I'm going to put orange and red tails on, right? Cut out these flower pieces out of comic strip, as we spoke about. You saw my comic strip. That was my part of my supplies. And I'm going to cut this out and get it ready so that when I'm ready to glue it, I have it ready. So here are my flowers that's going to be placed next to my bird. Now we cut out these pieces, 3 pieces for the tail of the bird. So now I'm going to attach them, okay? I attach them by just folding it, so one part is shorter than the other part, and then the short part would go down and the long part would go up. So I'm going to now glue them together. Let's make sure. Here we go. So I put my glue. Remember I said the long part is up, the short part is down. So I'm going to take my glue from my glue stick and I'm going to glue it on like that. And my red, I'm going to glue it on like that. So just so it's over it and you kind of have a different dimension of the tail. And then I glue this up. And we glue this on like that. Look at that. So now my bird have his tail. I cut out, as I told you, from the comic strip, these little flowers. They're like little daisies. And I'm gonna put them on so the bird has something to play with out here. So now I'm gonna just paste my bird up. There we go. They're real cool. The bird has some flowers. And you can use, kids, you can use just about anything. Mom has an old magazine and you want to get it, use the colorful colors from the pages on the magazine. You could do that for your flowers, okay? And have fun doing it. And I'm going to put another flower right over here behind the bird. And there we are. So that's our ending. And look at this beautiful design. So you can color the background. Even if you want it to be a rainy day or a more sunny day, you could put a bigger sun. I just have sun rays on top, as you can see. And then with newspaper or with a magazine, I made little daisies. I cut out my bird out of paper, paste it all on. We did our green grass and just cut it up so you see the effect. And now you have a beautiful, beautiful story, all done with using your scissors and your imagination. So thank you, enjoy your day, and I'll see you at the next class. Bye.